guys, it's Laura. Welcome to my April favourites. Today's April favourites are going to be my beauty favourites. Last week it was my hair favourites, this week's my beauty favourites. Before we start, I just wanted to show you something I picked up this week. Ooh, this is a tripod. Pants. This is supposed to be a full size tripod. I thought I'd use that for my film and I thought that'd be fantastic, but I'd have to be really, really small to use this, so I'm not impressed. Anyway, back to the beauty. So what I'm going to start with is a product from YSL, which I really, really love. I love quite a lot of YSL products. They are quite more on the sort of high-end spectrum, but some of them justify it, some don't. This, I think, just does. It's a Chantecaille Blur Primer. Looks like this. It's basically a clear gel, but I say clear, it's got massive gold particles in it, which did worry me a little bit because I thought when I put this on my face I'm going to end up with massive gold sparkly particles all over my face. But luckily, once you smooth it onto your face, this gold particles sort of disappeared a little bit. When you put your foundation on your face, it sort of just all blends in really, really nicely and you're not left with huge massive gold specks. Yeah, like I said, I've used a tiny bit. I think this is really, really good. Look what we do now. Right, it's a product from Chantecaille. Looks like that. This is a loose powder in the shade Subtle. So you open it, you've got a lovely little puff here, which I think is really nice. You could take this out. I actually do use the puff. I find it really nice to use. It's really, really soft on your face. The colour does look a little bit orangey on here, but when you put it on your face, it isn't orangey. It's not cakey. It doesn't sort of dry up on any dry bits on your face. I've got like a sort of real big blemish here, and I was petrified that it was going to sort of cake it and make it look worse, but it actually didn't. It makes it look fine. I really like this as far as powders go. It's probably one of my favourite powders. Does it smell? No, not really. So, you know, like this one. What will we use now? Oh, something from Nars. It's quite new. I think it's been about 2 months since this foundation's been out. This one is the All Day Luminous Weight Foundation, and I've got it in the shade Santa Fe, which is medium to on the shade range spectrum. Now, with the difference between this and Sheer Glow is this. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really quite a sort of watery sort of sound. You really need to give it a good shake up before you use it. The best thing about this, oh my goodness, you get a pump with this. How fab is that? Every other one I've bought, you have to buy the pump separately, which really gets on my nerves. I think this is great. The downside to it is sort of glass, so travel wise could end up being smashed, but it's a small price to pay, I think. When I use this on my face, I tend to only need to use about, I'd say, a pump and a half. I put it on the back of my hand and then sort of use my fingers, or I will use a foundation brush, and it's fine, but you tend to need to use it quite quick because sometimes it sort of dribbles down your hand. But in terms of luminosity, I've got it on today, so you can think whatever how you see it. I actually quite like it. By the end of the day, because it is a sort of luminous finish, it can look a little bit greasy if you've got oily skin, but that's when I tend to use the powder that I've just said about, or you can use blotting sheets on your face and that gets rid of that. I think if you had dry skin, you would need to exfoliate your skin really, really well before it, because I think it could cling to dry patches. But all in all, a really, really lovely foundation. Another product by Nars, if we're on the Nars front, is the Lip Lacquer, I think it is. I've got this on today. This is in the shade Chelsea Girls. It's not just April I've loved this. I've loved this for months and months and months, but I think now the weather's getting a little bit warmer, I'm really sort of bringing it right out. It looks like that. I've got hardly any left. It's a really lovely pinky nude shade. It's not too much, it's not in your face, it's not sticky, it's just a really lovely natural sort of, it's not even a gloss, it's like a sort of a lip balm ish type product. I just think it's really pretty, and I think it would suit most people, and I think it's sort of raved about, and it has been raved about for ages, and I can totally understand why. I'll be really sorry when this finishes, and I'll definitely be buying myself another one of those. A product, I've got two products from Sleek now. My last two products are a Sleek blush. Can't speak today, can I? A Sleek blush, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. Now a lot of people compared this to the Nars Orgasm, which is a blush, and I completely understand why. Oh no, ice cream van. This looks like this, and you can see, if you're familiar with your blushes, you'll see that it is really like Nars Orgasm. It's a lovely pinky peachy blush, and with lots of gold on it. This is raved about as well, and I totally get it why. When you put this on your face, you've got a lovely summery pink peachy glow. There is quite a lot of gold sort of bits that are left on your face, but I just think that makes up for it. Not makes up for it, I just think it makes it look even more sort of prettier, and it's lovely. And I think I paid £5 for it. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's beautiful. The only thing, and I'd hate to be negative about things that are so good as this, is it's really stiff to open. I still can't open it. It's really a nightmare to open, but I think that's a really small price to pay for something that is so fab, so I like that. My last product is, again, like I said, by Sleek, and that is the Sleek Matte Me Lip Gloss. I say lip gloss, it's a lip cream. It's quite like the Nars one, but this is totally matte me. And it is, like I said, it's a lip cream. So I've got this in a shade, what shade is this? I think it's Birthday Suit. Yeah, Birthday Suit. And the shade's like this. So you put that all over your lips, and it's quite weird because when you look at it, you assume it's a lip gloss. It looks like a lip gloss until you put it on your lips, and then when it dries to a matte finish. And again, it's a really lovely nude, very wearable colour, lovely for this time of year. And if you do quite strong eyes, which I've got, I think, quite really strong eyes today, then I would normally pair this up with something like that. And again, this is a really lovely budget priced lip cream, but really worth it. And this gets sold out quite often as well, and I can completely guess why. So that's it. So just to round up my favourites, I had my Chantecaille, I had 2 by Nars, 1 by YSL and 2 by Sleek, and I think they were fab. See you soon, guys.